All right, that is U-Haul that's monitoring. This is demonic pacing as they're walking in opposite directions. The light source is directly above me. That's Marroquin, 1804. These are demons that are monitoring while they're looking like they're just hugging each other, not concerned with the target individual. The entity sounding helicopter activity. This is P.O.C. And U-Haul is being documented engaged in the past. That's the state. Them movement around in the engineered light is the criminal system. The entity maintains an environment around you while they're pacing all around in that engineered light, group stalking you in concert with the government. Now, this government is providing ongoing corroborating evidence against each and every last one of them. The sun is never going to be present over Alvarado Gardens, which is how you know both. First of all, what is wrong with them, their condition, and the psychotic behavioral pattern that they practice as a community while they're monitoring systematically. 1808, number 5, Marie France Salon, crossing path. He was doing so with LAPD already documented. This is impunity. This is demonic pacing. They're walking in all manner of directions. LAPD's monitoring. Hi. How's it going?
Hola.
Hi. How's it going? Yeah, this is federal prison. They're all right. This is P.O.C. This is all pacing. All manner of pacing. Vehicles. 8 GHL 817 crossing path. Federal prison. All right, and this one, she's systematically here, engaging in criminal conduct with LAPD. This is documentation of impunity and malice, and very highly disturbing criminal conduct by an entity. You have the hallmark of what is the light source that's already documented here, and in addition to what is engaging in what is the psychotic behavior of the entity that's monitoring documentation, playing peekaboo with the light source, stalking still with the same entity in helicopters, pacing all around like cockroaches in engineered light. As old as she is, she's going to federal prison. It is currently, again, 12:19 p.m., 8 RUL 397. This is impunity. P.O.C. Smart janitorial, pacing all around. P.O.C. Everybody you see is going to federal prison. Every single last one of them. This is the light source directly above my head. It's 12:19 p.m. on March 22nd, 2022. I went back to the Fontana Lewis Library. At no point ever is the sun going to be over Alvarado Gardens at 1808 North Alvarado Street, at 1810 North Alvarado Street, at 1818 North Alvarado Street. This is called surrounding. And what you just saw was the entity surrounding in the sky space. You have what is, I believe, 1812 number 6. That is Alexis Gutierrez, I believe. Crossing path, and I believe she's in the medical field. She will not be. She's going to federal prison, and she will have nothing to do with the medical field. She's not going to be a doctor, not going to be a nurse. She won't even be able to clean the floors inside of a hospital when I get done with her. They're done with practicing law, done with the medical field, done with law enforcement when they're engaging in state surveillance, engaging in terrorism, America's version of terrorism. And that's exactly what you just saw. And they're accomplishing the criminal purpose by maintaining activity all around you. As I walk outside of the office to get third-party group stalker Monica Chung, that's licensed JEBKJC6. She's going to federal prison. She's systematically here. As I capture Monica Chung walking out of the office, telling me, oh, good luck, good luck. Okay, let me tell you something. This old lady is on a cane. She's going to be dragged into federal prison after she's prosecuted. Cane or not. Okay, she's going to federal prison, and the entity is threatening my life. That is, Monica Chung is threatening my life as I walk out of my office to document the criminal conduct that I'm subject to in the workplace, and the entity is simultaneously arriving in helicopter. And then what are you looking at? Systematic crossing a path. That's surveillance. Those are demons that are waiting for me to come out. That's what the blue vehicle access. They're maintaining presence, strategic positioning. As soon as I start speaking to, first of all, they all start reacting as I'm literally pointing out what they're doing, but they're maintaining position in the event that somebody needs to cross path, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're maintaining presence even while I'm in my office. If I didn't move, they're group stalking while LAPD is sounding helicopter activity inside of my office. All they're doing is moving around in the engineered light to engage in the criminal act of monitoring. Demons are pacing around. This is why you have engineered light appearing on my ceilings, appearing all over in my bedroom. That's the significance of it. While demons surround me, I'm surrounded inside of that apartment building, and they're surrounding above me in the airspace by plane and helicopter, as I've fully documented. They're surrounding next door by Silverview townhomes. They're surrounding, and again, surrounding by physical presence and surrounding with light activity. What are these demons doing while they're driving by, like Universal Waste, like Tiffany Sherez has demonstrated? They're engaging in what is demonic. All manner of what is a circus of lights while I'm inside of my apartment, surrounding me with this engineer light inside of my apartment. And that's what they're doing all around. Okay, while demons in helicopters are monitoring to that. And they're engaged in surveillance on the venue of the internet. Alexis Gutierrez and her roommate, Ben Benneker, they're both done with the medical profession. Group stalkers will not be practicing law. They're not conducting surgery. They're not taking anybody's temperature. They're not giving anybody any shots. They will have nothing to do with the medical profession. It is a moral turpitude issue. It is something that disqualifies you from being able to practice law and practice medicine by virtue of that malice, by virtue of that very disturbing mental state. Those types of criminals will not be able to practice law or medicine. So I just want to document that. And it's also, you've got Jeanette Balderas, I believe. She's also a nurse. She's done with the medical field. You have Joey Limkin, documented engaging in group stalking. He's in law school right now. He's not even prepared for practice of law anyway. But not only that, you have what is, he's not going to practice law. Okay, you're done with the legal field. So this is how you are going to literally cleanse the population, cleansing policy, balancing out what this entity is doing to American citizens. Okay, it is currently, again, 12:23 p.m. That was an iteration of state surveillance right there. Under the light source that's nowhere over me, while I am on March 22nd, 2022, same time of year. The light source is remaining over me while you already saw on video. I'm on the bus of Route 61. It's remaining over me on the bus, Route 61. I get off at Fontana Transit Center. I walk to the Fontana Library at 8437 Sierra Avenue. There's never any sun over the property of Alvarado Gardens. I was just standing right here. This is where I was standing. The light source is directly over my head. While I am on March 22nd, that will be the same exact time. I'm in Fontana, California. That's not going to be over the apartment complex of Alvarado Gardens, ever. It's not happening at the same time. All right, so I want to be clear. It's not happening at any time at Alvarado Gardens, the natural environment, ever. You just saw the iteration of the pattern of conduct, and again, the entity providing an ongoing wealth of corroborating evidence against the people of the state. Where the entity is surrounding with that specific environment, the state is engaging in stalking, notably in helicopters. That's the specific pattern of conduct by the demon possessed, who want to engage in the most radical way, the most horrifying, unthinkable, unfathomable way of stalking, and that is to make it so unbelievable. Understand that. It is entirely malicious as well. It is also specifically designed to terrorize the ordinary targeted individual. That is demonic. That's a very sick, gratifying desire of the demon possessed, by the way. It's called evil. It's wicked. All right? But it's also criminal. It is currently 12:24 p.m. This is P.O.C. Everybody's going to federal prison that you just saw. Every single last one of them. All of them that are visiting and that are here routinely visiting, and that were just engaging in the criminal system in concert with the LAPD. Monica Chung can move wherever she wants. The long arm of the federal law is going to snatch her into federal court, and her and her cane are going to federal prison. Okay? It's P.O.C.